So there are 2 medical emergencies in the crowd.
Right.
He
Because his
then
people are 80, 90, 50.
says that he wants to get the venue to open a set of doors to help get ventilation.
Yep.
But
Where's he having
Yeah,
rallies?
What
There's
is
no
this?
air conditioning. Where's he having rallies?
but I guess
Like Jack, welcome everybody to the slaughterhouse. It's big enough. Like what?
I guess he says for security reasons they can't, but you know what? I should just open them because if anybody comes through, what's going to happen to them. Then he says, it looks like she's on her feet and walking out. Let her know we'll be praying for her.
Let her know.
They've already done the Ave Maria thing after the first pass out. So now this person passes out and the venue starts playing Ave Maria again. And then he says, personally, I enjoy this. We lose weight. We lose weight. We could do this, lose 4 or 5 pounds. It's okay with me.
I'm surprised he didn't go with the Elvis thing.
Well, let's talk.
He then invited the audience to look
Elvis is
at
left
his
in
favorite chart while he played his favorite version
chart.
of Ave Maria. Apparently the popular version sung by Pavarotti.
No,
Gaze at this chart while we now play the third time Ave Maria, but a different version because they're all really different.
Oh, so maybe they have a license to play that song,
Okay,
so they could do all the versions.
So I was listening to Nicole Wallace on the way in to the shop today, and it sounded nutty. You're making it sound way nuttier. He played the
says,
same song 3 times.
Let's not do any more questions. Let's just listen to music. Who the hell wants to hear
You're running
questions?
for president of the United States.
He says, who the hell wants to hear questions? The people that came to your town hall.
The audience?
He then riffed for minutes about the need to win Pennsylvania before walking out to another Italian classic, which was Andrea Bocelli Conte Partirò. It's actually my favorite Andrea Bocelli song. So now I'm a little disgusted. Is he a man?
And you got to tell the one thing that people in the Midwest and the Trumpers really love is classical. They really love opera.
That's opera, yeah.
They love opera. They love classic opera. They really
So
do.
apparently someone sang Ave Maria at a rally a couple times ago, and he's locked onto that. I don't know if he knows Pavarotti's dead. So then after that, for 39 minutes, they just played music while Kristi Noem stood next to him, and he did his dead arm swing.
I thought he was supposed to stick to policy. Let's
I would've
lay
played
onto the
that.
policy.
At one point, they have a picture. Someone took a picture of the monitor that's in front of him.
Yeah.
There's a thing where people are behind, and there's a monitor that he can read. Look down and look at it, and it says, "Please take 2 questions before another song."
I saw that.
Holy shit.
So they're like, "What the fuck
What
are we
the
doing?
fuck are you
Like
doing?
when the crew and like the people that set it up are like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
And he didn't.
No, and he did not. He did. Okay, so here's what happened recently. Look this up. So he had a rally in Coachella because California. He's going to turn it. He's going to turn California to his side. Although there's a lot of people in the Central Valley that are very
and Orange County.
right-wing Orange County. He does a rally at Coachella and just leaves the people out there. So they had buses to drop them off. Well, the bus company who knows he's fucked everybody over his whole life says, we're not picking anybody up unless you pay us and we'll go get them. They refused to pay him. The Trump administration, they refused to pay him and they stranded him out in the desert.
He did that before. Didn't he do that before?
Yes.
How do these people still follow him? How is he running
Like,
for president
if I
and
get
playing
hit-
music?
If you punch me in the face.
Well, it's like lawyers. How do lawyers take him on? What's his name? Evan Corcoran made him pay $1 million up front. Remember?
I think that's the way you have to do it now. I'm going to need a retainer of $4 million. Well, then I don't want you as a lawyer. Okay. What? I'm not going to go for 0 like you've paid everybody else. People, you got to remember that Trump had 3,500 lawsuits before he started running for president, based on people that had built his hotels, bought him stuff. What we would do with vendors was the vendors would say, "Okay, I need 60 grand. I'll do all the doors, but it's going to be 60 or 160 grand." He would say, "Fine." So we need an upfront payment. We need an upfront payment of 50,000. He'd say, "Fine." Pay them 50,000. They'd finish the job, and he'd say, "That's all you get. Sue me." So he owed him 110 grand. So they would sue him. He would drag it out.
As we've seen.
Yes, he would drag it out for years, cost them another 150 in legal fees.
And they'd go bankrupt.
And he did that to many businesses. There's some woman that said my dad killed himself. It was in the news. She came out and she said, "You cannot vote for this man. My father had a business and worked in the hotels, and he bankrupted my dad's business, and my father shot himself 2 years after that." So that's who you're voting for if you vote for Donald
If this
Trump.
is stressing you out and you're losing sleep,